morning, good afternoon, good evening, my friends. How are you today? I hope you are doing great wherever you are. Welcome back to Nike ASMR. I have some very interesting shoes for today. I did change the angle of one of my lights, so hopefully it maybe looks a little better. These shoes make a lot of noise, so I'm pretty excited about these. Let me tie them and we'll get started. These are Nike Air sneakers. These are really long shoelaces. These Nike Air Max. I'm going to assume it says Air. I just got this cup. I'm pretty excited about it, so I wanted to show you. I don't know if you can see it and what it says, but it makes me very happy. honestly buy these shoes. They're super colorful. I'm not into like shoes that have a lot of black in it just because of like the state that I live in. It's scorching hot all the time, and black doesn't reflect off the sun. It seems like it kind of absorbs sun more than lighter colored anything. I have an all, like, it's called Midnight Edition, so my entire vehicle is literally from the front to the back is all black. It was a special edition, and though my vehicle looks super cool because it's all souped up black, it was not that smart of a decision, especially in the state that I live in and the summer that we've had. So it is scorching hot in my truck all the time, and that's kind of how I feel about my sneakers too. My feet get like really sweaty in dark colored shoes. That's why I don't have that many that are dark colored. So, but because these look so fun and vibrant, and to me that puts a smile on my face. So I think I would totally buy these. So here's the front. It has the dark purple here, stitching with the Nike symbol. Here's the side. You've got like a teal or a turquoise and a hot pink. You've got multiple colors going around here. Let's see, there's this that I like. This hot pink Nike here. Then it says Air right there. Here's the back, and I think I've said this in some previous videos, but I love the high top. Love it. I love this. I definitely would wear them with longer socks. I used to be an ankle sock chick. That's all I would want to wear is ankle socks, and now I wear nothing but high socks. As I've gotten older, I just realized what I like and what makes me comfortable is not popular at all. It just isn't, and I'm okay with that. I do like this. I love when Nike does something unique with the, like, what do you call this? Like a finger holder when you're trying to put your shoe on. I love that. So good job, Nike, for that. You didn't do the original one that all shoes have. Really, really like that. Here's the other side. Here's the top. I don't know if you can, I don't think you can see. But this thing is cushioned galore. It is really cushioned everywhere, and I mean everywhere on the sides, even the tongue. Let's see. The bottom is not terrible. It's pretty. This is a pretty nice shoe. Alright, so inside, since you can't see it, it looks like, that Hogwarts flag, and then it has all 4 different like sections of the school, or teams, or whatever they're called. That's kind of what it looks like in here. It has this X in one of the squares. So if you can't see the X, the Nike symbol in another square, and another square it has air, and then on another square it has 13. I don't know what that means, what 13 means. And at the top it says Paul George. I have no idea who that is, and I'm totally gonna look it up. And that must be his number. I didn't get to show you the bottom. Here's the bottom. There's also an X here. And holy cow, I just noticed right there, it's a 13. Interesting, interesting. I wish I could wear these shoes, but you know, these are my mom's, and I do not wear a size 8. It almost looks like here, they look like toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like like where you would, like right here, the heel of, not the heel of your foot, but the palm of your foot would go here, and there should be 5, obviously, to make a foot, but it kind of looks like this is where your toes would be. I don't know, this shoe is like freaky, weird, cool all at the same time. I'm really digging it. So many things you can mess with on this shoe. Hello. I am having to film the next day, the second part of this video. I just wanted to be super upfront and honest. Towards the end of the video that I made originally, my daughter was coming into the room that I was filming in because it was time for her to get ready for school, because I was filming it like really close to crunch time of, getting in the routine of getting ready for school. So that was my fault. So I had to just stop filming. I did wake up way earlier this morning, so I could film this in peace and quiet while she was still asleep, and well, everybody is still asleep. It's 4:30 in the morning, and it's Friday where I'm at. I am excited. If you can't tell by the sound of my voice, I'm a bit tired. This was a very long week, actually long and fast. That doesn't sound like anything similar, but that's how I feel. So it was interesting. I absolutely enjoyed it. It was my last, I guess, free week before school starts for me now. I start school next week on Monday. I am super excited, stoked. So, but I want to finish this video. I just told my mom to cut my hair, to cut it off, and she cut like, I kid you not, like 4 inches. And I still, even after she cut the 4 inches, I still had really long hair. And it was so uneven and gross. And when it was time to go get a haircut by a professional, she was like, what happened? It was pretty bad. I'm so digging these shoes, and I wish I could fit in these shoes. But, alright, so I've got this positive affirmation. This is not what I wanted to tell, the story I wanted to tell you. This is just an extra. I'm totally filling these cards right now. I can get it out. Oh wow, this is exactly what I needed to hear today. It says, I am strong and resilient. I am strong and resilient. I hope if you're watching this, you're telling yourself that exact thing. I am strong and resilient. The back says, think of a situation when you showed strength. How did you feel? How did you recover? Acknowledge that every situation you surpass only makes you stronger and more resilient. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge that every situation you surpass only makes you stronger and more resilient. That goes right into the story that I wanted to tell you the other day. I think it was like 2 days ago now. My daughter's dad, and I don't talk much about him, so this may be a little confusing. But my daughter's dad does not live in the same state as I do. He is in the military, so he's stationed out in California, and I live in my home state, my native state of Texas with my daughter. Fast forward to now, and he is here in Texas taking some time off, but visiting family, his family. But he knows, because he's also from Texas, but he knows, like I told him that this week, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that this week was a busy week for me because my daughter was starting school for the first time ever this week. So I had also told them that, like, I don't know if we could get together, yada yada yada. This is, I have my daughter on a schedule. I don't want to veer her off of that schedule, especially since this is her first week. But that went through one ear and out the other with him. I did make the time 2 days ago to go have dinner with him so he could see our daughter. And it was the most uncomfortable thing that I've been on like dinner I have ever been through in a while with him. So I don't know if he was, I'm just gonna assume he was mad at me or something else. I don't know. Acknowledge that every situation you surpass only makes you stronger and more resilient. situation with him, I have to remind myself why I do, why I'm so firm, why there's a schedule for my daughter, because it's what's best for my daughter. And sometimes I feel like a bad person. Sometimes I feel terrible. But if I don't give my daughter structure and discipline and love and care, she's gonna think it's okay to just run wild or, not have some sort of balance in her life. I hope I'm making sense. It sounds like I'm not, but my daughter's dad, for the longest time, we were together for 4 or 5 years, and I always felt belittled. I always felt like I was such a bad person, and even now when we do talk or see each other like we did 2 days ago, I feel every time I'm in his presence, I feel ashamed and negative and belittled, and I'm the bad guy. And it's really hard. It's really, really hard. But I do know that I am strong and resilient, and I deserve better than what he has given me. My daughter deserves better than what he has given her. And I don't think that I have to remind myself when I'm in these situations that I am strong and resilient, and I'm doing what's best for my daughter. I'm not a bad person for wanting balance in my daughter's life. So that is my situation, and when I think of this positive card, that's what I think of that situation. Instead of fighting with him, asking or trying to start a fight, I just was nice, thanked him for dinner, and went on my merry way. I told him that we had to leave at a certain time, and he kept wanting to push that time back. He kept stalling, finding ways to keep us there, even though I made it very clear that we had to leave at a certain time for us to get home so my daughter can, settle down, get her school uniform off, get in the bath time, get in the bath for bath time, read books, and go to bed, so she had enough sleep for the next school day. Structure, balance. Find something within yourself. Remember that you are strong and resilient, just like that card said. You are important. Something that you do best and is doing best for you. So every minute of every day, make sure to remind yourself that you are important. It really is that simple. And you know what? Weak people, let me tell you something. Weak people who have low self-esteem, are gonna think of you as the cold-hearted or the B word or not. You're not for wanting more for yourself. You are an amazing, strong person who deserves better and better every single day. So give yourself that. And people like my daughter's dad, they've got their own issues that they have to deal with. That's on them, not you. So like I'm working on it myself, of reminding myself to be strong, to put my foot down, to take a stand, to be resilient. You need to do the same. Every day tell yourself, I want better. And what does that mean? What do I need to do to make it better for myself? And do it. And people who don't understand or don't like it are not worth your time. It is 5:22. I've got to go. I appreciate you so very much. Be kind to one another. Stay positive. Remember that your feelings are valid. Care for yourself. Let those negative people